What if the most profound awakening of your life wasn't a mere beginning, but an ending? Have you reached a point where the echoes of enlightenment no longer feel like whispers guiding you forward, but rather a clarion call urging you into action? Picture this: a mountain climber who has spent years ascending, each step a struggle, each breath a testament to resilience. They see the peak, the sky so much closer than the earth. But to what end will they climb if not to then descend with newfound wisdom, to tread upon paths that need their informed step? Meet Ava, an individual like many of us, yet marked by an unmistakable fire within. She embarked on her spiritual journey with a thirst for truth, and over the years, she devoured tomes, sought guidance, meditated under celestial skies, and wept with the weight of realization. Ava wasn't just spiritually awakened, she was transformed. Yet, here she stood on this ordinary Tuesday evening, feeling an extraordinary shift. Her awakening, she thought, might have been the brush that cleared the mist, but the path now called to be walked. It began with subtle signs. Ava found no resistance in life's once overwhelming chaos. She, who used to be battered by storms of doubt and existential curiosity, now found solace in calm certainty. The first mark presented itself, a serene acceptance of the world's tumultuous nature. In her heart, she knew this was a manifestation of Epictetus's wisdom. There are things in our control and things not. To her surprise, the gears of life's unpredictable machine no longer unnerved her. She was at peace with this dichotomy. Days, weeks, perhaps even moments later, time being an elusive construct now, Ava noticed that her conversations had transformed. The second mark revealed itself through dialogue, a realization that she could predict the path of discourse, the emotions hidden beneath spoken truths, the silence within the noise. This was not manipulation. Rather, it was empathy matured, intuition honed by years spent in reflection. Her presence was now sought by many, not as an oracle, but as a mirror to one's soul. Ava then encountered the third mark, the profound understanding of interconnectedness. She began to feel rhythms beyond logic, sensing the pulse of the world as a cohesive whole. This Gestalt awareness was accompanied by an unwavering harmony with nature. Walking through the park, each leaf tremor, each bird's flight spoke tales of existence as rich as any scripture. Marcus Aurelius whispered through the leaves, "We are all woven together in the fabric of fate," and Ava understood that she was but a thread. But what a precious thread she felt herself to be. The fourth mark was less gentle, pressing against her heart with urgency. Ava's dreams, once complex tapestries of personal fears and desires, now wove into visions of clarity and purpose. She awoke not to the echoes of dreams forgotten, but to missions inscribed upon her soul like Seneca's guiding rods. Her fears no longer starred. Instead, they took the role of advisors, preparing her for the inevitable falls and challenges. The fifth mark came in a cloak of necessity, action. The inertia that once tethered Ava into philosophical musings now propelled her into doing. She realized that knowledge, while limitless, required the forge of practice to birth wisdom. Epictetus had cautioned, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." And so she did. Whether volunteering, advocating causes, or simply being a steadfast presence in times of need, Ava found herself living the principles she revered. Mark 6 fed into Ava's human roots, freedom from judgment, from assumptions, from the weight of the shoulds imposed by society's chains. She discerned that within every critique lies a sliver of shared misunderstanding, a reflection of people's own battles. Critics became teachers, anger turned into a challenge for growth. It wasn't passivity that gripped her, but an active choice to rise above, to master Epictetus's art of free will. Then, as subtly as the other marks first appeared, the seventh revealed the culmination of her journey, gratitude, a profound, unshakable gratitude manifested in every breath, every blink. Deep in her heart, Ava embraced the Stoic creed, amor fati. Love of fate, not mere acceptance, but a celebration of every twist and turn. And so, with these 7 marks embraced, Ava understood that her spiritual awakening had unfolded into a potent potential for action. No longer was she at the mercy of enlightenment without engagement. The time for hiding had passed, and the time to put faith into form, to channel purpose into the daily dance of deeds, was upon her. Life, ever-changing, had shaped Ava into its humble but prodigious artisan. Ava's story compels us to reflect. Have our own spiritual awakenings reached their tipping point? It is one thing to wake up to life's intricacies, a wholly different feat to clasp hands with them and bow, to integrate what we've learned into how we live. Waste no more time, Marcus Aurelius urged, arguing about what a good person should be. Be one. Ava is not unique, and yet she mirrors our deepest potential, silently encouraging us to sow our spiritual progress into the fabric of lived experience. As the ancient Stoics considered, life is art in action, a sacred slice of eternity we each must shape and revere. Will you heed the call of these ancient echoes, clad in the armor of your awakening? Are you ready to thread virtue into the tapestry of daily being, to walk where once you only pondered? This is not just Ava's narrative, it is ours. The marks are there for those willing to face them, the practice for those brave enough to begin. And thus, as Ava takes her first step back into the world, she does so not as a wanderer lost, but as a beacon found, a spirit fully awakened, finally, completely, ready to practice the limitless power within, ready to live the philosophy she has long studied.